The final review is going to be on the new Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Maximal Leo Prime. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do the brand new Transformers Legacy Evolution. That's the new line of Legacy figures out. It is the Voyager class Maximal Leo Prime. Now, as always, it's got the new cutout cover. But you want to make sure you look down there and you should see a yellow weapon over there and a yellow weapon right there. Just keep that in mind when you find this guy in the store. Here's a picture of him in his line mode. You got Transformers Generations to Karatomi. There is the QR code, which we'll scan in a minute. There is one side of the box. Here is the other side of the box, plastic-free packaging. And you have Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, a Maximal Leo Prime. Evo Fusion is, I guess, he's got a blade that pops out. No, 35 steps. And when you get these packages, here we go. You put them together. This is Tarn. So you put together one Autobot, one Decepticon, and there is the new Evolution poster. Pretty cool. And here's the UPC in case you guys want it. Now let's get this guy open and see how cool he is. You know what? Let's open this guy up right now. I want to show you what to look for in the store. So let's be very careful about opening this guy up. I like to open him up from the bottom. Alright, so we get this guy open. Now you want to make sure he's got these two yellow these two yellow weapons. And lately they've been putting a little paper bag in the back with the weapons. But that is how he comes packaged. So just make sure these two, you can shine a flashlight or your phone down there in the package and make sure that he's got all his weapons. Let's see, this thing you can throw away, all different languages. And instruction booklet. All right, let's get this guy out of the package and we'll start the review. We have Leo Prime out of the package with all his accessories. And first, what we're going to do is the QR code. So it's on top of the box. So we're just going to take a picture of the QR code on the box. There we go. And we'll open up the browser. And we have Leo Prime Maximal. We have a GIF here of you can see his arms moving, little you got stars in the background, you got lasers. Pretty cool, or is it GIF? I don't know. Anyway, you got Transformers on the side. Leo Prime. He's a Maximal alternate mode Lion, function Supreme Commander, Origin Universe Beast Wars, signature weapon. Target seeking missiles, launches a series of missiles from cannons inside his Lion Maid, which we'll show you. Bio Leo Prime comes off as harsh and militaristic, but behind his tough exterior is a sense of gentleness. Get it? Gentle as a lion. Evo Fusion deploys hidden claw blades that can slice through any known substance. Now, his skills are just about perfect. 10 strength, 10 intelligence, 10 speed, and 9 firepower. Wow. And that is Leo Prime. And the instruction booklet. Alright, the first set of instructions shows you how to put the two guns onto the lion's mane. And then the second set of instructions has you putting the guns on his claws, on his arms, and then this, I don't know what this, this is all 4 of them, I believe. Well, we'll get that when we get to it. Let's see, instructions on how to transform him. And then you got 1 through 4, how to put here's how to put the weapons on his mane, and 2 on his outside of the mane. So, let's see, according to this, you put, first we'll go with these 2 guns. Okay, we have these 2 guns here. These have the 5mm slot, and they are identical. And yes, they are blast compatible. Alright, so those are two that he could put in his hand. And these two don't have a 5mm slot, but they have this little peg right there. And of course, these are also blast compatible. So in the first instructions, what you want to do is you come back here, and the two with the peg cutouts goes right in here. So this is storage for these guns. You got to get your little hand in there and push them in. There you go. Sorry about that. Where were we? And we put these two weapons in the back, so that's storage for them. And then what you want to do is you're going to flip these out right there. And then these two guns go in the 5mm peg. So there you have this. You got the two guns in there, and you could hide it. So now you got weapon storage. Now, number two on this one, what you got is you can take these and these unpeg and fold these out. Okay? And then you take the claws back here and fold these out like this. Okay? And then, let's see. It says, oh, we need to get these out. So let's grab these. We'll grab these again. And we'll grab these. This is all certain storage I'm showing you in the instruction booklet. Alright. So there's Leo Prime. Stand up, Leo. And we've got the two, I assume, with the 5mm ports. Or actually, you can do any of them in here. Oh, the two with the little squares will fit in here. And what they're doing is they're saving the 5mm ports for his hands. So you put that in there. And stand up. As with any Optimus Primal, they don't stand up good. And then you have the guns in his hand like that. All right, and then let's see. See, now that is that, but then first they tell you to pull these out. So what you want to do is you take back here and you pull these out. So these are the Evofusion, like that. So there you have Optimus Primal with his Evofusion claws out. Let me stick this back in again. There. So if he ever stands up, you've got these claws out here. Pretty cool. So you got the gun and these claws, and then you got the other guns here. So that is pretty more what you want. These guns also, I thought they fit in here, but they don't. So that is the Evofusion Optimus Primal. So to get this guy back to normal for our purposes, fold in this, fold the leg in. We're going to take these two 5mm pegs and we're going to put them in the main like that. Stick that there. Stick that there. We'll come to the back and we'll store these back here. like that. And where's the other one? Oh, still on the arm. All right. And now we're back to, and then these you could fold back up. Now we're back to Optimus Primal in his robot mode with the guns out. So there's a lot of things you can do with this character. I mean, the guns aren't that big, but basically in that you have the two guns in there. Oh, you can put the two guns on top. It's got the two guns. No, that's the way it is. I guess that's the way it is, like that. And those are the two guns like that. And the other guns you keep back there. So that is Leo Prime. Whew! All that for all the special weapons. See, there's the Evo Fusion, I guess the little claw like that. And this guy's 35 steps, but a lot of them you can combine. But, alright, let's get to the face. Typical Optimus Prime face, which he's always Optimus Prime's face. With the blue and the silver mask, the little front piece. Here's the chest. Of course, you got the red chest and the blue, just like the Optimus Prime. You go down here, you got the silver abdomen with the white. And this, again, if you've seen Optimus Primal, this is, what's that one with the frozen earth? I'll get back to that later. And then you got the white, you got the gunmetal gray, you got the blue, you got the gold in the waist, you got the white legs, the red knees, you got the gunmetal gray down here, you got bits of blue, you got bits of yellow for the claws. And this guy is just like Tarn. There's really no hollow spaces in this wave. Look at that. You got mushroom pegs for the legs though, but you can see the back of the legs, the gunmetal gray, the white. And that, there you go. Not much of a backpack. You can't even see it, but you do got these big arms on the back of his arms. You got the lion arms, but that's about it. And articulation-wise, his head, wow, does move all the way around. Very little up and down. And actually, if you take this little piece here, it's hard to open this. But there is the Matrix. And we'll get some of these little blast effects. They used to come with like the Power Masters and stuff. There, it's either he's shooting flame out of the Matrix or he's getting shot in the Matrix. And that is blast effect compatible for the big and the small. I like to use this one. These used to come with the little like micro sets and all. Alright, so you close the Matrix up. You got this arm. Now there's going to be limited mobility with this arm. So if you move that up here, we'll move this up. And then you can move the arm freely on this hinge. It can go up, almost a 90-degree bend. And then no elbow rotation, but it does rotate at the bicep. And the arm, the hand, you can't do nothing with. It just goes back for transformation, but it doesn't rotate. No waist rotation, which would have been nice if he had one. Oh, wait, he does have one. Oh, wow. So you got a waist rotation, very hard, which is nice. Very stiff, it won't get loose. And then this one, now the head move, there's a little joint where you can move this guy back and forth. See on this red thing? So you move that out of the way, and this arm could do the whole 360. Rotates upper bicep. Same thing with the other hand. I mean, these very limit his mobility. We'll just fold those in. These limit his mobility on his arms. See, the front foot, not quite 90. Back leg, more than 90. Looks like he can do the full split. It's got upper thigh rotation. Now he's got 2 joints on the knees. So you can move at that knee and this knee. But when you're in robot mode, you lock him in. Let's see. So we'll do 90 and then the foot. Wow, it's got a ankle rocker big time, but no up or down. And that is Leo Prime. I never saw this guy in any cartoon at all. I was an 80s kid, so I grew up on G1. By the time they got to Energon Armada, I kind of grew out of it in high school. And then it wasn't until I had kids myself that I started getting back into collecting it. And then the YouTube channel. And now I'm back to collecting these things. All right. Now we're going to do some, most people doing comparisons with maybe some, you know, or Maximals and some Optimuses. And, well, you'll see what I'm going to do next. Hey, now you've all seen the comparisons of him with the Optimus Primes and him with the Optimus Primals. So I'm going to show you. There is the Kingdom Voyager Optimus Primal. And then we're going to show you what looks like the original. Well, this is a Walmart reissue Optimus Primal. He's a big guy. And then we're going to bring in Optimal Optimus. Again, he's some of the beast modes from Optimus Prime. Then we're going to show you, this is Tigatron, another Voyager. So he always had a big head, Tigatron. That is what these two guys look like. And then we're going to bring in, this is Legacy. So this is Legacy G2 Laser Optimus Prime. He's a leader class. And then we're going to bring in the original Optimus Prime. So he's a tad definitely taller than he is. And you've all seen these before, but now you're going to see different ones. This is Weird Wolf, the Headmaster, now a Titan Master. So we're going to show you a couple of different animal modes comparisons. And then, since, what is this guy? This guy is a lion. And who's the other famous lion transformer? This guy's big. Razor Claw from the Titan class Predaking. And he's a big Voyager. So it's going to be cool seeing these two lions next to each other. And I bet any other review you've seen, they never showed this guy. Lion to lion. Alright, and that is it. Oh, and we'll bring in Tarn since he's his wave mate. So you got Tarn from the comic universe, and you've got Leo Prime from Maximals, from Beast Wars. Alright, now let's get to transform Leo Prime. So, to transform into his lion mode, what we're going to do is fold this down and fold the hand in. Okay? Then, what you're going to do is you're going to, the lion head, you want to extend out. See, it's on a little slider joint. That sleds out. And then you want to do is move this back a little. You want to rotate this one. Rotate the head. And then you'll see here, this will rotate up as this rotates down. You have to do them at the same time. And then once you get here, you can just pull these out for now. Open the chest up. Like that. Open the chest up. Now, disengage the neck and fold this in. Now this is pretty neat. You fold the whole thing up. Now look at the detail in there too. You rotate this and you snap it back. And, oh, now you got that. So, now you want to do the arms. Now, there's a tab here in the lion head. You want to get this here in the arm. So, what you want to do is let's extend the legs for now. Extend the legs for now. Now we're going to rotate this arm. So now the back's facing the front and the front's facing the back. And then you want to lift these up. And as you lift these up, remember you want to get that tab right there in that slot. So we're going to get this arm up. And I'm going to tab that side in. Alright, so now you just want to pull the whole arm up and tab the head in. Let's see. Alright, and then these will come together like so. And then you also have a tab right here. It's going to go in that hole. So you want to rotate this and then fold it down. And then you want to get that tab in that slot. And then we're going to rotate the lion paw. Okay, so one side's done. You want to rotate this down. Again, you're going to want that tab in that slot. And this one's already turned around. Let's see. And then you take these and you flip them down. Flip them down and flip the head down. Now you got the front of the lion all done. That's the easy part. So now you get to the legs. Alright. And this stuff, let's just move these down. You got two tabs there. I'll zoom back out. There you go. So this is going to slide into the main. So you got tab there and there. So this back tab is going to go in there. So you got to get this like that. And see, those pegs go in there and those pegs go in there. Now for the feet. Okay, you want to rotate these. And these will snap in like that. And you take the leg, you snap that in like that. Actually, you didn't have to turn them. And then you turn the legs. No, wait, you do have to turn them. You do that, pull the legs down. Okay, legs a little tricky there. I got it now. So you want to take this and you want to, let's see, how did I do that? Oh, snap that in, rotate this, rotate that, and bring them down, and then fold in the heel spur. Alright, so there's his robot leg right there. Now let's start if we can get this right. So you snap that down, rotate this, and bring the leg down like that. And then fold in the heel spur. And then you just finish up, pull the tail out. This, you got tabs right there. You just want to get that guy plugged in. Now the back, it's got a big tab right there, and there's a big hole in the butt. So that you peg in, that you peg in. Fix the feet. We'll fix the feet. And the arms pegged in. That arm's pegged in. And there you got Leo Primal. Leo Prime. Not Optimus Primal like I repeatedly said in the first part of this video. I apologize. I was watching it back and I was like, no, it's not Optimus Primal, it's Leo Prime. And I think it's a pretty cool lion. Very solid. I mean, there's no hollow spot, whatever. I like how the head and the neck fold in. The arms fold up. You can see a little robot parts. But all in all, he's a pretty cool lion. I love the spike back here. His mouth opens up too. I mean, that face, yeah, they could have done something else with his face, but that's all they did. And the legs, these are a lot harder. I know the legs are tricky, like an Optimus Primal. You'll see him in a minute, how his legs fold up. It's just very hard to figure out the legs, but this is pretty cool. And of course, just like Optimus Primal, you look at that, and once I tell you that's Sid from Ice Age, you'll always see that from now on. Alright, now, for articulation, obviously, the head don't move at all. You can open up the mouth and shut the mouth. And you can move the legs back and forth. They rotate, but they're locked in. And these legs, I guess you can move back, you can move a little forward. These do rotate down here, and they rotate down here. And your tail goes up and down. So the sacrifices they made is the mobility articulation in the robot mode, in the line mode, I think. And now here's where you got that gimmick. You could see the barely 2 different shades of gold. So you just pull these out, and here are the weapons. Oh, you know what? And if I want to take the weapons out of the other one, now it's too late. I wonder if I can take the weapons out of the other side now. Yeah, here we go. We'll take these out, and then we'll stick this back in. We'll stick this back in. There you go. Now, they say you could put the weapons, there's 2 tabs right there. So you just want to slot that in that side. Again, there's that little slot. So you use these, and you put it right there. So there is Leo Prime all armored up, or not armored up, but he's all fired up. And we're going to get some of our blast effects. We'll put that one there. We'll put this one here. And then we'll take a couple of these old ones, put it there. And we'll take this little guy, whoops, and put it there. Oh, let's see, we'll put this back on. And we'll snap. We'll put this back in. And then we'll put this on. This on. And there is Leo Prime with all the blast effects. And that's pretty cool. They got them compatible. Now, maybe they don't have any 5mm slots, so you can't weaponize them or anything. But still, that's pretty cool what you can do. And I love how you do the storage so you don't lose, you don't have to lose these guns. So, we'll put them to the side and we'll do some alternate mode comparison. Our first comparison is going to be the Legacy Evolution Voyager Tarn. This is Wavemate. So these 2 guys, the newest guys to come out. Then we're going to bring in the original Optimus Primal. This is the Walmart reissue. And then next we're just going to bring in our Kingdom Optimus Primal. And then we're going to bring in, of course, our Optimus Prime. So now we got Optimus Prime. This is the Netflix one. Mine's a defect. It wasn't built right. And there is Optimus Primal. So they're both Voyagers, and you can see the same size they had before. Now that's the difference between them. Now we're going to get, well, let's bring in, this is Laser G2 Optimus Prime. So this is part of the Legacy 2. He's a little longer. And now we're going to get crazy. First, we're going to bring in Weird Wolf, our Titan Master / Headmaster. So he's like more of a cybernetic creature, and he's more of an Earth-based creature. So you got Weird Wolf. And then we're going to bring in Tigertron. So now you got a tiger and a lion, and they're both Voyagers. So they're pretty similar, and I like these 2 guys together. You got your white lion and your white tiger. So that's pretty cool. Here's your Optimus Gorilla. And this guy's a big guy. So as you can see, this was a true leader class back then, and this guy's a Voyager. And then I bet you nobody else brought this guy out. I guarantee you no other reviewer brought you Razor Claw. So this is a lion versus a lion. One's more your cybernetic lion, and one is your Earth lion. Now I know these were very big Voyagers because they were Titan class. But still, I mean, one's a lion, one's a Cybertron, a robot lion, and one is more of a regular lion. So I like the mane. He's got the mane too. So I like these guys together. And that is all for our comparisons. Now, unlike most reviewers, I like to transform everything back to the way or to the other mode, because most reviewers will do one way, usually the alt mode, into the robot mode. But a lot of times it's a lot harder to go the other way. And I always start as they're packaged. This guy came packaged in robot mode, so I started in robot mode. Now we're going to go back in robot mode and finish the review. Alright, so we'll do is, first things first, we'll disengage the tail area right here. Lift this up. Whoops. These darn friction hinges. So we're going to lift that up, and let's start with the feet. So we'll take this, we'll rotate it around, rotate the foot around, bring out the heel spur, and you want to lock this in place like that. There's one leg done. Now the other side. So we're going to rotate this, I'm going to rotate this, extend this, lock that in there, and then pull this down, and now his legs are done. So now for the top. Let's raise the camera up a little. Alright, so what you want to do is we're going to unpeg these, separate this, get this, separate these. Now these will just fold down like that. So once we get these folded down, and here is the arm. So let's flip out the hand, rotate this 180, rotate this, and fold that in there like that. Okay, so the other hand, we're going to rotate this, and we're going to stretch the arm out, put that down, and we're going to fold this back up. So pull down the chest, flip out the head, lock it in place, turn the whole chest around, and that goes back in. So now you want to close up the chest like this. You see one side got to go in first, like that. See, and the arms are all done. And then what you want to do again is be very careful. You want to unlock this to bring this in the middle. Now you want to rotate this at the same time you're rotating both arms like that. And then rotate them forward, push this up, push this head in, straighten the arms like that. And then up, this kind of got all right. So you got the arm, you got the head, and now he's back to his Optimus Prime or Leo Prime mold. So that's pretty cool. And of course, let's just put these guns away. We're going to store these guns in the back where they go. And this will snap in. Oops. These are tricky because you got to get your fingers in there and push down on it. And we'll just straighten this out. Let's see, this goes straightened out. And then we'll snap that in. Huh, maybe it doesn't snap in. Well, there you go. Now we're back to Leo Prime. And of course, his Evo Fusion thing, you want to pull these out, pull these out, pull those out. So the Evo Evolution, rotate that around, pull out these, and Leo Prime is all ready to do battle. And then we can take these, rotate these around. And there is Leo Prime back in his glory. And then don't forget the Matrix. There you go. I don't remember Beast Wars, so I don't know how accurate that Matrix is. But fold the tail in. So he's not bad. Again, I do like the asymmetrical Transformers. You know, not all Transformers have to be symmetrical. Everything's the same on all sides. I kind of like when they don't. Like Beast Wars Megatron's pretty cool. But is this too big? I don't know. Everything else about this guy, I think the proportions aren't that bad. The arms are pretty cool. I mean, yeah, you don't get wrist rotation. You don't get elbow rotation. You get upper bicep rotation. So it does limit what you can do with him. Oops, and I forgot to pull this out, or did it fall back in? But all in all, this guy is a pretty good figure. And I like him. I'm glad I got him. So I really do like how they're doing Legacy. This is now Evolution, as opposed to the regular Legacy line. I would call this like, you had the Prime Wars trilogy, you had Combine Wars, Titans Return, then Power of the Primes. So I assume they got Legacy, Legacy Evolution, and not really sure what the new one's going to be called. So how can you've got to be able to tab this guy in. I don't want to squeeze these in. And you can't squeeze them in. I guess you don't. Because these stay up. Yeah, I guess this just sits back there. And then you got the weapon storage, and that's it. So, yeah, that's about it. Alright, so make sure you like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If there's a link to buy this guy through like Amazon or Entertainment Earth or some like big bad toy store, feel free to do that. It helps me a lot. This is not my normal day job. That's why it takes me so long to put these videos out. I try to do like 1 or 2 a week, but it's been lately to find new figures. I have a normal job. I work in the forensics field, so, and yes, I am thinking about doing a whole video series on forensics. Probably with the same name. I don't know. But that is Leo Prime. So, like, subscribe, share, and Maximals, transform, and leap out.